Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, Bro. Yeah, welcome to the Drinkin' Bros NFL Prediction Show, Week 11. Week 11, brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles that first deposits all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today and lose some money with me on MyBookie.com. I think I broke even this week.
The holidays are
a little
all about
better than even. What the fuck, Brian?
That was ESPN, my bad.
What the fuck? We don't have ESPN. No one has it.
It's up on Rob's screen.
No one has ESPN, okay? We haven't been able to see any of these goddamn games. Speaking of which, we're entering week 3 of this bullshit now. I didn't even have half my goddamn YouTube TV, by the way. Bob, when you turn yours on, what do you got there?
Yeah,
I don't have ABC. I don't have ESPN. I don't have any of this shit.
All the Disney-owned channels are. I think I haven't really checked, but I think maybe
it's
even
literally half of my fucking channels are
Disney
gone.
channels,
Yes,
even and stuff
gone.
like that.
It's all the channels that I watch.
Yeah, like for me,
I only
my
watch
kids and shit.
Sports and shit.
Yes, sports, kids. Wife watches The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Like, let's see, who is it? NBC, the NBA thing that's going on right now with them, they're just replacing their TV shows. So they're doing that on a fucking weekly basis. I didn't know that was going to be a full-time thing. I thought it was just for maybe the start of the season. No, they're doing it every night. So you're done with television shows over there, which is crazy to me. I mean, that's, I guess Peacock is where you're going to have to watch sitcoms or whatever if they're going to try to do it. It all fucking sucks. It's all strange. But here we are. I mean, I couldn't even watch that fucking Eagles-Packers game on Monday nights, and I feel like a lot of you are like that, and a lot of people are fucking over this. I don't see an end in sight, Dan. I really don't. Because you're going to jack up your rates. Everybody else is jacking up the rates. Paramount Plus yesterday said they're going to jack up the rates. Who wins?
Not the consumer.
No.
So that's what should matter.
It feels like the government shutdown, to be honest with you, where it's just like, what the fuck are these people doing, and why am I paying you money? Because right now, I have no way to go into ESPN and cancel my $150 a year subscription that they charge you up front a year in advance. Sorry, man. Like, I got no credits. I got no nothing. I didn't even get a fucking email from ESPN saying, hey, man, sorry you couldn't watch college football or the SEC on Saturday night like you wanted to.
Time to become pirates. I mean,
is that an option?
That's how I consume sports content. I'm going to be honest.
I will be more than happy to give out those links. Where are they?
Allsports.cc is a good one. Stream East, Crack Streams, but they've cracked down on those, so it's kind of hard to find a good stream.
What was the first one you said?
Allsports.cc. That's one I've used a fair bit this year.
Okay.
But you got to keep on top of them because they get shut down, and then they got to put up new streams and everything.
Which is also another thing that I fucking hate.
It's not easy. Definitely. It's not as convenient.
In a pinch, I had to do it for a fight one night because my internet provider was down. Therefore, the internet wasn't going to the cable, blah, blah, blah. I got all this shit's a fucking nightmare, dude. It just used to be one goddamn cable drilled through the wall of your house and
Go
into your
into a box,
television,
and then-
right in your television, and then that was it. That was it. Now you have to have internet. God forbid you don't have that. Then you don't have fucking cable, blah, 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 blah. Like, it all sucks. But watching that shit, I was the same way. I was kicked off. It was
Ads
buffering.
popping in relentlessly.
Weird ads, weird people, weird chats on those goddamn things. I don't want any of that either.
Did TiVo ruin watching TV?
No, it was Netflix.
Was that what started it?
When they do this class in communications and journalism in colleges in 20 years, it'll be Netflix that ruined all of it. I can promise you that. That was the one
Blockbuster,
that
maybe?
all of it. They ruined everything.
Okay.
They were the ones that got Blockbuster going. So yeah, dude, streaming killed the video.
Blockbuster could have bought Netflix, by the way. That's a crazy deal that they missed out on.
That was a crazy deal, and also vice versa. Netflix could have bought in Blockbuster and then taken up all their digital channels. Like, I digress. The point of this show is to try to win you some fucking money. Now, I want to give you a couple quick updates here on things that I said on Monday Morning Recap. I said not to start Jackson Dart the rest of the year. Keep this motherfucker out. He is not starting this week. Now, they're saying he's in protocol. I'm going to use that in air quotes there. Let's face it. They're just trying to save his life. They fired Dayball. Now they want to preserve Jackson Dart so they don't lose him to a bad injury. Malik Neighbors will come back from the torn ACL next year on time. Hopefully Scattaboo does too. If they end up drafting Cornell Tate like the fan base wants, that's a goddamn exciting four there. It's not worth the risk. Jameis Winston is now going to start, which is also going to be hilarious for all of us. So the comedy element of it at least rocks for the Giants.
I mean, Jameis Winston is one of the most positive people you'll ever meet. And I'm sure he's going to have a good time this week.
Not only that, here's my prediction with Jameis Winston. When he finishes football, whenever the backup jobs are done, he'll have one of the biggest podcasts on the planet. He's a very, very likable guy. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's got all the cool stories. He's willing to share them, and he is a very good person. And everybody behind the scenes has told us that. So next up is Bernie Kosar. Oh, fuck. What's going on with Bernie Kosar? Is he going to die?
He's dying.
Damn it, man.
Dying.
So his liver transplant is delayed due to an infection. Shit. Well, Bernie used to party. That we know. And it not to the level that we're talking about. We're talking about leaving Las Vegas style partying here. Is that an update from him from the hospital? Yeah. All right, play this real quick. What does he say? God, he looks great.
Hey, despite the winter storm out there and the first snow of the year, despite being in University Hospital, despite not getting the liver that I thought I was getting on this weekend, and unfortunately it being infected again, Sunday night after that bad Browns game and Monday morning, the bleeding started again. So to have two aggressive procedures yesterday to help stop the bleeding, and then unfortunately early this morning now to be heading down for a third procedure, I can't tell you, being under this duress right now, but wanting to start everyone's day positively and spiritually in the right frame of mind. Man, all the duress right now, I could really use your love, support, and actual prayers today. But your financial support at shopkosar.com for what we're doing and what I'm going through and what we're doing with renewing athletes' lives. Yesterday with Veterans Day and being able to proudly not only be able to help my ex-teammates and players, but proudly help our veterans and first responders.
They're like, Bernie, you're about to die. Bernie, you're about to die. Please turn off the camera. You're about to die.
As bad as I'm feeling and as much help and support as I could use from...
Is he going to die on screen? Is this what's going to happen, guys? Is this why you showed me this?
Yeah, that beeping is a countdown.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's going to blow up. He converted to Islam.
Yeah, la, 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 la. He clacks off, dude, right on camera. God, that'd be the best joke ever. He would be your favorite player of all time. You'd wear a Bernie Kosar jersey every day the rest of your life. When I said he looks great, I just saw the photo, by the way. I did not hear his voice. And I forgot, when you do get a liver transplant, you aren't allowed to drink anymore. So, yeah.
He's missing the sauce a little bit.
Yeah, fuck. That sucks. Okay. There was one more story here, and it was Mike McDaniel. This was an odd one to me, talking about sobriety. He did a presser today, and he thanked Dan Quinn for helping him get sober. That didn't never seem like a dude who took any alcohol or drugs, though, to be honest with you.
Mike McDaniel?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He seems like a little nerdy weirdo. Like,
Yeah, he would have been at raves in the early 2000s.
You think it was coke?
No, I think MDMA probably. And mushrooms. Not that you need to get sober from mushrooms, but
no.
Yeah, I think he probably was on some party drugs. If I had to
Okay.
guess. That'd be my guess. I have no idea.
Interesting.
I'll call him and ask.
Yeah, I mean, down in Miami, it could be that yayo, dog.
He wasn't in Miami though.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
He was
dude.
he lived everywhere else.
Holy
but now he's in
shit.
Miami, driving around trolling people.
Yeah.
He after they whipped the Bills, he was driving around past all the Bills bars in Miami talking shit.
I saw that. I saw that. He did say he was drinking, by the way. All right. Interesting. Interesting. And then, the other top story here is Antonio Brown has been arrested and got his mug shot taken, all that other fun stuff. They pulled that motherfucker out of, it looked like Qatar maybe, and he came back on his own voluntarily, but they took him off the plane into the jail, and he's charged with attempted murder. Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna stick. I mean, they gave him a $25,000 bond. You don't get that for attempted murder.
I agree. He said it was self-defense. We played the video, 3 or 4 months ago on this show here. I mean, look, it looked like he got jumped coming out of a sports arena, and he pulled a gun and fucking fired at the guy. You know the laws better than I do. What happens? in
What
that
state was it
situation?
in?
I believe Florida.
And stand your ground.
Okay.
He'll. I mean, it depends on. I actually don't know about stand your ground if you were committing a crime at the time. Does that negate stand your ground? Because, like, just to say, if he was in a place where he wasn't supposed to have the gun, but he was outside, right?
Yes.
So once he's outside the building, whatever crime he was committing was over. Should he not have been allowed to have a gun in there? I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm just trying to steel man the argument here.
If you're robbing a liquor store and you walk out with the cash and a serial killer pops out, having no idea what you've just done, wouldn't you be allowed to murder him?
I mean, if the serial killer tried to
Kill you?
fuck with you, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'm just saying. There's some legal precedents where you have a right to self-defense, but not if you're actively committing a crime. But I don't think this would be the case in Florida. So, he's not going to do any jail time for that.
Yeah, the charge says he's facing a potential, by the way, 15-year prison sentence and a fine of up to $10,000. Both Brown's attorney and the prosecutor raised doubts during Wednesday's hearing this morning about how the alleged victim was injured. So, yeah, dude, I lean with you on this one. I think he'll probably get out of this, but Jesus, man. Hopefully this dude gets some help. And then Travis Hunter, breaking news, is out for the year. And the coach says we don't know what the potential is of him playing both ways next year is. In the NFL, that's a lot harder than it is in college. So I'm not sure. Was he a better receiver or a better defender? I mean, I looked at his numbers in receiving. Once they actually started to use him, he was pretty fucking good. And he was a decent defender as well. So I don't know what they're going to do.
I think on that team, I guess it probably is going to depend on what happens with their draft picks and whatnot, but they need receivers.
It's the fucking Jaguars.
They need receivers. I mean, they got Brian Thomas Jr. He's young. He's 23. Jacoby Myers, a little bit older. He's about to be 30. I think they probably need receivers, but who knows, man?
Yeah, who knows? All right, kids, you know the rules. We'll go over last week's hits and misses. Did okay. Just okay last week. Wasn't fucking death spiral like the last 3 weeks before that. And then we'll get to this week's picks if you got to see the games. The Thursday night game, at least, is on Amazon. Yay, that's the only good thing about the Thursday night game, is that we can actually watch it. Because these games have been fucking awful. This was 10-7 Broncos. I would say this is the worst game of the weekend, but then Monday night's game was also 10-7. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Broncos clearly have an unbelievable defense. They just don't have an offense and cannot find a rhythm, and I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. And it's the worst 8-2 team I've ever seen.
Maybe.
I mean, can you name a softer team than this? Like,
I don't really keep track of bad, good teams, To be honest,
really?
I'd have to look into that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd have to look into some details on that one, but they're not scoring a lot of points. I mean, you could call the 2015 Broncos a bad good team too, and they won the Super Bowl. You could call the that Patriots team that beat that Rams team not exactly world beaters there, were they? But they did.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we'll see at the end of the season. I think Denver's got the ability to win a playoff game.
Yeah, because let me ask you that, because the next team is an 8-2 team as well in the AFC. They beat the Falcons. I don't give a shit about the Falcons. I told you, don't bet on this goddamn game. Is the Colts? Do you believe the Colts beat Denver if they played in round 1?
Yes.
So do I.
But I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. But yeah, that's the difference between a strong, in my opinion. The Colts look like a very strong 8-2 team, and the Broncos do not.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I would fear the Colts. I would not fear the Broncos.
I think the Broncos are. I mean, they're in a pretty decent position to win that division. They got to play the Chiefs this week. Probably a loss.
Yep.
You know, but then they got
because the Chiefs need it.
Then they have Redskins and Raiders back-to-back weeks. Packers, it's a tough game, but then they got Jags at Chiefs again, and then they close out with the Chargers. Their destiny's in their own hands. If they take one of those Chiefs games, they win the division probably, right? So they're not going to be playing the Colts because the Colts are definitely winning that division.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd have to have a monumental collapse at this point not to win that division. So I think the first round, it's going to depend on – because Pittsburgh or Baltimore, whomever wins that, and technically the Bengals are still in play, but whoever wins that division is going to be playing in that wild card round because that's going to be the worst division winner for sure.
Yeah.
Right. And then we'll see how the Patriots continue and if the Bills can catch them and how that all works out. It's good. This is a really interesting season in the AFC. What?
I was going to say, so to all of your points, the betting markets do not see the Broncos or Colts or Patriots all that favorably. My bookie current favorite to win the AFC is the Chiefs.
Sure.
But that's people betting on the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, it's going to be. It's going to be, too, though. They're the reigning 8 in a row fucking – how many times they won that division now?
It's like 6 the last 7.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously that's going to be them.
And it's where the money goes on this. So the money is on them. And, like, let's take college football. The college football odds came up last night. Ohio State is now at 2-1, for Christ's sakes. So it's where the money's going versus that. Because let's take 2 weeks ago that Ohio State was at 4.5 to 1. Now it's at 2-1 now. So, yeah, it's where the money goes, not necessarily who the best teams are. Because the Chiefs right now are what, 4-5?
5-4. The Bills are still second, though. The Colts are third, but the Ravens are still fourth. So I think some of this is also like, okay, these teams aren't going to have great records, but I don't think the Patriots or Broncos especially, I don't think Vegas trusts them in January.
I lean with Vegas on this. I don't either. I don't trust the Patriots against the Chiefs or Lamar Jackson, a healthy Lamar Jackson. No way. Now, if it was the AFC Championship, I would bet against Lamar Jackson in 10 seconds.
The first 2 teams get a bye, right?
No, only
just
one.
The one?
Yeah, just the one.
Okay, so Denver will play a first-round game, but I think the Colts are going to have the best record, to be honest.
And they have a tiebreaker.
And they've got the tiebreaker. Yeah, they've got the Chiefs 2 weeks. They got a bye this week. They got the Chiefs in 2 weeks. Probably can win that game, to be honest. If the Chiefs don't fucking play, they can definitely win that game. But then they've got Texans, Jags. Seahawks are tough. 49ers, but it's at home. I think they'll win that one. 49ers don't travel well. They get the Jags again and at Texans, and it's a toss-up with those guys. Mills has been doing okay, but against Indy's defense, I think he's going to get rocked. You know what I mean? So they're a legit potential 13-win team here.
Well, Stroud will be back. He's got a concussion. I just don't know when.
Well,
it was a bad concussion.
We'll see.
So
this is the second time he's missed games this year, and depending on how the Texans look, they may end up shutting him down too, just like they did with Jackson Dart. So TBD on that. I mean, right now they're still in play. They're 4-5. They lose a couple of games.
I agree.
So TBD on that.
I agree.
But yeah, even the Ravens still have a path. Lamar's coming back, and that's still a very competent team, and they are streaky. They're known for putting together 6-7 wins at a time. So there's a lot. We're halfway through the season basically right now.
And I agree with Vegas. Like right now, I agree with Vegas. I would still that's where my money would go as well.
Yeah, for that, but I don't. For the NFC, I have no idea.
No, like the Bears. This next game here. Speaking of which, Bears Giants. Obviously, we told you what the Giants are doing, shutting it all down, and Daboll got fired and all that other stuff. Bears squeaked out a win and beat them, even though all the starters from the Giants were basically out in this one, and they're 6-3 now. And unfortunately, we have to talk about the Bears because they are 6-3 in this division here.
I mean, they played a bunch of backups and won by 4 points last week. And look, it's the
I
NFL.
know.
It's the NFL. Everybody's good. But when you can turn the other team over and they've got 10 penalties and you have 0 penalties, or I'm sorry, 0 turnovers and just 3 penalties in the game, you're going to win. By the way, against the much inferior Giants, the Bears were still 3 for 11 on third down.
Yeah.
It's not a good team.
But the problem is, right now, they got the second best record in the NFC. So
they're tied for second.
it's tied, yeah. But
Tied
still,
for third, actually.
That shocks me. I mean, this is a shitty football team to me, and they're 6-3.
Yeah, they're not good. I mean, they've had the benefit of playing Cowboys, Raiders, Redskins, Saints, broken Ravens, and even though they lost that game, a broken Bengals and a broken Giants.
Yep.
That's who they played so far. Now they've got at Vikings. They're going to lose this week. They play the Steelers, losing that one. At Eagles, losing that one. At Packers, losing that one. Browns, TBD. I think they'll lose again to the Packers. And then at 49ers, they lose. And Lions at home, they lose. I think they're going to lose like 7 out of their last 8 games.
7 out of 8. Yeah, that would knock him out. That would knock him out of it for sure.
The Rams are the favorite in the NFC right now. Actually tied.
Are they really? I love that pick.
Yeah, they're playing great.
Tied for the favorite with the Eagles.
I love that pick.
Yeah, Eagles are just.
high on them.
I don't know what's up with them. I think the Eagles might just be pulling what Kansas City pulled last year.
Another tired?
Tired, and it's like we're 7-2. Like remember last year, the fucking Chiefs were 8-1, and people were like, "What's wrong with these Chiefs?"
Because they were winning.
Because they were winning every game by one game or 1 point or one score. And like, all right, well, they won until the end, right? So I think the Eagles have a good chance in the NFC. I don't know about.
It's the body language though from the players. Did you hear what AJ Brown said today?
No, but the playoffs are going to be tough for them. If you don't have gas in the tank and fire in your belly in the playoffs, you're not going to make it because it hurts. Everything hurts more then.
And if they're locked in. So, like, AJ Brown this morning's telling everybody that, hey, if you got me in fantasy, drop me because I'm not worth it the rest of the year. They don't throw me the fucking ball. It ain't great. I don't know why that guy can't shut the fuck up. Well, partially because he claims he's going to miss out on another big contract because Jalen Hurts can't throw him the fucking ball.
It's probably true.
Yeah, and maybe there is, man. And maybe you look at him as an older dude. I have no idea because it's Jalen Hurts.
I mean, A.J. Brown is on pace for 770 yards this year. That would be the lowest of his career.
Career low, yeah.
And even in Philly, he's had mostly – he missed a couple games last year, but his first 2 years in Philly, he was at 1,500 yards each. And he was always a 1,000-yard guy in Tennessee as well. I would be fucking pissed too.
How old is he?
28.
Oh, shit. He's young as fuck then.
He's in his prime.
Sort of.
He's in his prime.
But
Yes.
this is sort of his last, like, giant contract he can get.
Yeah, you're right.
A 32, 33-year-old receiver's not getting
They're not going to get that money. You're right. You're right.
No, if I was him, I would ask for a trade right now.
He did. So he asked for a trade. They said no.
Sit out then.
The front office said, hey, we're not trading you here. We think we can get to one more Super Bowl. I think he'll be gone in the offseason.
If I'm him, I don't give a shit about winning a Super Bowl with this team.
Oof. I wonder what it would do to his contract.
Yeah, well, maybe it does something, but it doesn't do anything more than what's already happened. I mean, you're fucking him over. You're fucking him over. You've already won a Super Bowl last year. And sure, you should go out and try to win one every single year. No question about that. But this is the rest of his life that he's got to think about. This will be the only opportunity he gets to get another big contract.
If he worded it like that, then you could probably have more respect for it. It's just the way he went about it that, Pouty Jeans USA and all that other shit. So,
By the way, if you want an interesting future bet, if you believe in Baker to win the NFC, the Bucs are almost 13-1.
Too many injuries.
Too many injuries, yeah. I would have said yes, Bob, for sure. But Evans is out for the year now, broken collarbone. I think they're just down to Buka at this point, right? He's the only starting receiver that's playing right now.
Is Godwin out still too?
I believe so, yeah. So it's just him. And when I watched that game, fuck, man, he had another awesome game and touchdown and all that shit. 6 receptions, 115 yards, and a tutty there. They lost to the Patriots, and it was a really fucking great game. But I think they win that game if the rest of their players are healthy. So, no, I don't really believe in him. Who is the second leading receiver there? Cade Otton, the tight ends. So he's stepping in, but the rest of these guys, Tez Johnson, Sterling Shepard, who's 90 years old down there. That's it, man. I don't know the rest of these fucking dudes at all. Oh, shit, they're starting running backs are even out for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they're banged up.
God damn, dude. They started a dude named Sean Tucker. Number 44? That's usually a linebacker. Or not a linebacker. Yeah,
Fullback
number. Shit.
Maybe he is.
Maybe they just gave it to him like Mike Allstott back in the day. That'd be fun to watch. Next up, Bills. Cannot figure this team out for the life of me. Go down and get destroyed by the Dolphins. Lost. Won the other games. Unfortunately, the Bills were on every fucking parlay that I had and teaser and all that shit. And all they had to do was just win the game by 1 point, and they couldn't do it. So I don't know what to think of this team. I really don't. Week by week basis, it's totally fucking confusing.
Yeah, they're not good on the road.
Next up is Ravens, Vikings.
They lost. Remember, they lost to the Falcons on the road too.
Oh yeah, bad.
That's not good.
Bad.
The two teams they've beaten on the road are the Panthers and the Jets, and they've lost the other two against good teams.
Yeah,
that's something that you gotta get a good road win sooner than later, because if you carry that into the playoffs, it gets in people's heads. They've got a chance on the 20th against the Texans. They're going at Texans in Houston, and they got to beat them up. Otherwise, it's going to hang over their head all year.
The Ravens are an interesting team here. Yeah, J.J. McCarthy sucks. That's fine. But, they have Derrick Henry, but I'm looking at their wide receivers, and they're still not really throwing the ball to these guys. I mean, Zay Flowers is pretty fucking good. They got Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews. Rashad Bateman. It's a strange one. But they're winning, and they're on fire. And to your point, this is a team that can snap off 6, 7 in a row here.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that was their second game back with Lamar. So give them a minute.
Yeah. Next up, Browns, Jets. This game shouldn't exist in anybody's lives. Good for the Jets for getting 5 first-round picks and all that shit.
They should take the Jets name away and just call them the Greens.
The Mamdanis?
Until they can fucking...
The New York Mamdanis. Until they can figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, something.
Patriots, Buccaneers was a fantastic game. Look, you got two great teams going at it here. This is very, very close and entertaining the entire way. Would have been really curious to see what would have happened with Baker this year with all 3 wide receivers healthy for the year. Holy shit, dude. Because early on, it was a blast to watch. Not that he's still not a blast to watch, but man.
No, it was a loaded receiver core. It's a travesty that you don't get to watch it.
Sucks, man. The 3 of those guys are fucking incredible. Next up, so we'll see how their season goes with Baker. They'll definitely win the division. They're in the playoffs. The rest of that division sucks, obviously, but I think he had a legitimate shot at the Super Bowl this year if those 3 guys were healthy.
Definitely an MVP. I don't know about Super Bowl. It's just it's a coin flip sometimes. Just health and
but they don't even have the health.
The playoffs are a grind too, yeah. But I mean, he had a shot at MVP. I don't know. I don't think so now.
Yeah, me neither. Next, the favorite for MVP is Drake Maye, for Christ's sakes. Saints beat the Panthers. Maybe Tyler Shuck is the answer down there. Who knows?
If they play the Panthers every week.
Panthers were 5-5. I mean, they were looking pretty decent, and then they got fucking absolutely destroyed here. Can't really figure it out. Olave is back. He had 100 yards. That helps, certainly, when you have one of the best receivers in the league. But the Shuck kid might be the answer. Some Saints fans, I was reading online to see their reaction. They were like, let's hold off on a quarterback and let's see how this goes the rest of the year before we start asking for dumb picks in the first round. And I agree. Give this kid a shot the rest of the year. Rattler's not the dude. Jaguars, Texans. Look, I bet this one, won this one, bet the over as well, and took the Texans. I went against it. Every time Mills has played, he fucking throws it, man, and they do well. So, yeah, dude, because a lot of people on Drinkin' Bros Sports on Facebook were asking me, why the fuck would you take this game without C.J. Stroud? And I was like, this guy is playing for a contract. He really wants to fucking play. He's wanted to play for 2 years, and every time he gets in there, he goes for 300. So, yeah, fuck it. Nico Collins is back. He went for 136 in this game. So, yeah, dude. If you're on fantasy and you got Nico Collins, don't worry. Mills is going to get him the ball if Stroud's out for an extended period of time. Jaguars losing Travis Hunter. They're 5-4. Classic Jaguars. I don't really know what to say with this team anymore. You know, they're always just kind of there, aren't they?
I mean, Trevor Lawrence is not a good quarterback.
I don't think so.
Now, this is a really good defensive team, to be fair. Houston is. They built a really good defense through the draft, but Lawrence's completion percentage was 56.5. Last week it was 67.5 against Vegas, but against the Rams it was 48. It's just like wildly inconsistent. He gets sacked a lot. Their offensive line is bad. He's been sacked, 10, 18, 23 times in the last 5 games.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's 4.2 or 4.3 sacks a game. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, man. You got that. That's then maybe that's his fault for holding the ball too long. I don't know, but it sounds like they've got some O-line problems.
Yeah, sure does.
And Eddie N is having a good year. He's going to get 1,300 yards this year. So it's not the run game.
No.
Just to be clear.
No. Next up is Cardinals Seahawks. Seahawks continue to roll, man. They're 7-2. Not really afraid of these guys in the playoffs. Playing in Seattle is always loud as shit, and it's tough. And they just got a new mayor up there, which we'll talk about on on Drinkin' Bros this afternoon, which is fun. But Cardinals. I think this is it for Kyler Murray. I don't know that they start him the rest of the year. Brissett played again. Did decent for what a backup quarterback can do. So I think they cut ties with Kyler Murray at the end of the year. Call it a day, and he'll move on. You think he gets another shot at another NFL team?
I think his... no, they're not going to cut him.
Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
I think they will.
His dead cap hit next year will be $57.7 million.
All right. Versus, what's the year after?
I
think it's higher.
No. After 26, it's $7.2 million.
Oh, so you think they got to keep him one more season? All right.
Either that. I mean, they could keep him 2 more and fucking have no cap hit by cutting him. But that seems, I don't know. That seems unlikely. There's a club option for 28. There's no way they're picking that up.
Fuck no.
But yeah, he's got, I don't know how much guaranteed money he's got left, but yeah, wait, hold on. 18 million, 2025. His 26 salary fully guarantees on the 5th league day of 2025, so that already happened. His salary for next year at 23 million is already locked.
Okay.
2027 salary does the same, 5th day of next season. So if they don't cut him in the offseason and just eat $60 million in dead cap, then I don't know. I don't think there's an out.
No, also Tank Lawrence in this game, important to note, he had 2 defensive touchdowns himself in this game, which was pretty fucking impressive. Seahawks are rolling, man. So, yeah, if you're betting on them or winning, I bet them this weekend, and I won that one. Rams, been betting the Rams, a lot this year. They're 7-2. They destroyed the 49ers. 49ers were playing catch-up this entire game. I watched this entire game. I start Stafford in fantasy. I picked him up off the waiver wire. Week 4, and he has been throwing 4 touchdowns a fucking game.
Really?
For me, man.
He actually literally just set the record for most games in a row with 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Did he really?
The NFL record. I think it's 3 games, I believe.
It's been fucking insane for me on fantasy. Like 4 touchdowns a game out of this fucking guy.
No one drafted him?
No, he was drafted, but he got dropped.
Oh, wow.
And, look, hey, to be fair, though, I don't think that I had him anywhere on my radar for this year. Like, I thought he was just taking the money for one more year.
Yeah, I mean, I figured, someone keeps him as a security blanket or something, but that's great. That's wild.
It is. And so, dude, I picked him up off the waiver wire. He's now my starter. I don't know what to do with Love because he looks like shit from the Packers. But, yeah, dude, it's it's a great bounce back season. They got a really goddamn good shot to come out of the NFC. 49ers, for what it's worth, didn't look bad in this game. Like, they just were in a fucking shootout with the Rams, and the Rams just didn't fucking miss. This is more on the defense for the 49ers, but Mac Jones looked fucking great in this game. So shit, dude. I think the 49ers are going to make it. I really do with Mac Jones.
I'm starting Mac Jones over Mahomes this week in fantasy because Mac Jones is playing the Arizona Cardinals.
You should.
Yeah, absolutely. I honestly think that Shanahan should just stick with Mac Jones.
Yeah, it looks like he is.
Look, Purdy's been great, but like I think Mac Jones is the most talented quarterback that Shanahan has ever had, other than Matt Ryan in Atlanta.
I think him and Matt Ryan are very similar.
And Purdy has been fine, but like Shanahan won with Garoppolo and he won with Purdy. So like, yeah, I don't know, man.
It is the Shanahan system.
Yeah, roll the dice though on the best quarterback you've had since Matt Ryan in terms of pure raw talent.
Yeah, and I was there at the national championship game where he fucking darted Ohio State for 400 yards. Like, he's a fucking good quarterback. He was pretty good at the start of that New England career, and then it all kind of fell apart. But also, they didn't get him any.
They didn't get him anything. It was Belichick.
He didn't have a coach.
Weird shit.
Yeah. There was arguments with the ownership and all that other shit, man. And man, you should pick him up off the waiver wires.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
This is my quarterback.
Right there. This is after he beat Ohio State in the national championship. Right there. As everybody passed this around the internet saying, you too, at home, can be the same as Mac Jones if you want to and win a national championship.
Man, can you imagine you're just an Alabama cheerleader and you're like, sweet, dude, I'm going to get to bang a star quarterback. Shirt pops off.
And this is what you have in college.
Yeah.
College. This is a late 30s, early 40s man body right now. This is not a college kid's body. This is your dad's body is what that is. But congratulations. He's having a hell of a season right now. And, yeah, I'd start him this week in fantasy. Next up was Lions over the Redskins. Dan Campbell called all the plays, offense in this one. Scored 44 fucking points. Curious to see what they do this week coming up.
I'm guessing they're going to run that back.
Maybe. I hope so. I like betting on the Lions. I like watching the Lions.
Or it was a demonstration like, this is how I want the game called. Here's the keys back.
Maybe.
TBD on that. Campbell's a manager. He's a leader of men, so I think maybe that's a possibility, but we'll see.
You dropped 44. I don't give a fuck who you're playing. You dropped 44 in an NFL game. I would call the plays again if I was him. Next up, Steelers at the Chargers. This one I lost. This was awful, man. God damn it. This was terrible, dude. Aaron Rodgers looks old, slow, tired, dead. Fucking Chargers don't even have a fucking running back. I mean, they do now with this backup kid, but this K. Vidal guy had another big game. But, this was a safe, smart, efficient Jim Harbaugh game. This is what he does. Herbert had 220. Running back had 25 fucking carries, and they just beat the shit out of this Steelers team, man. And when I say beat them physically, like every play, they were knocking their dicks in the dirt. There's a picture, Bob, on do you have Twitter? Yeah, are you out of Twitter? Okay. I'm good. Look up Aaron Rodgers when he got hit. They zoomed in on his face when he took that fucking hit. Holy shit, it looked like he was in another fucking dimension, dude. And everybody was sharing it, and I was like, God damn, man. His face was like smashed inside. There it is right there. That's a guy who doesn't want to be in the NFL anymore right there. And that's a helmet from somebody who played in the 80s. I don't know why you still have that chin strap in a time like this.
I mean, it was rougher for Herbert, to be honest.
What do you mean?
He got sacked 5 times. They had Pittsburgh's defense had 11 tackles for a loss.
They have a shit ton of fucking injuries on the Chargers. So that actually doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is how bad the offense is for the Steelers. I mean, 10 fucking points. You got Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf. I don't get it.
I think the man in the arena meme and then DK Metcalf is not that good. That's what I think. I think he's got a big body, and he can catch sometimes when he's wide open. and he makes great plays, but he doesn't make routine plays a lot. He's like a fucking shortstop that can dive and catch the ball and then throws it into the fucking stands. He's not that good.
I can't tell. I thought he looked good in Seattle. Rodgers is real fucking hit and miss this year.
He's a highlight reel guy. But Rodgers also is cooked. He looked so bad.
And I think you just need a game manager in this. And like I know the fans are calling for Will Howard, but
I don't think that's true.
Give him a chance. That's what they look. Steelers fans are crazy, by the way. You know this, right? Do you know that they all hate Tomlin and want him fired? Every single Steelers fan.
Okay. Well, every other team would take him in a heartbeat,
including me. The Atlanta Falcons. I say this to Steelers fans every fucking time, and I go, "Great, ship him on down to Atlanta. I'd love to go to the playoffs every year. Holy shit, where do I sign up? Give me Tomlin." Yeah, Steelers fans fucking hate him, dude. And for whatever reason, they've rallied around Will Howard, and they want him in there. I know we had a great preseason and a great camp and all that other shit. The regular season is a lot fucking different. So, you're 5-4 still, and you got a shot at the playoffs. Maybe ride out Rodgers the rest of this year.
I mean, Howard is behind Mason Rudolph on the depth chart for a reason. It's because Tomlin sees him in practice every day. If he thought he was the understudy, that's where he would be, but he's not.
I don't think he knows the playbook all the way through.
I mean, you've had
Mason Rudolph knows it. He's had that playbook for 5 years.
Well, he doesn't know anything, but Will Howard's had 6 months to learn that playbook. If you don't know it by now, you're not going to know it.
Maybe not. But that's who the Steelers fans are calling for. They hate Tomlin. They hate the OC. They hate everybody up there. You guys are still 5-4. Next up is Eagles-Packers. Boy, brutal game. Thank God. Maybe that's why they didn't show this game. They were like, look, we can't show this fucking game on television. Sorry, guys. We can't do it. This was 3-0 heading into the fourth. I couldn't watch it, so I refreshed my phone because I bet it, and I took money line Eagles on it, and then I did a teaser. Took the over, unfortunately, and that was a mistake. So I broke even on this game, but I refreshed it so many times because I could not believe the score was 3-0 in the fourth quarter. 3-0 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's called old school football.
It's gross. Dude.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
All the other platitudes that make people angry when they pay $300 for a ticket and watch this garbage unfold.
Fuck, dude. And what's up with Jordan Love, dude? 20 of 36 in this game.
Jordan Love is just Dak Prescott 2.0. Like, he'll put up some great numbers.
Occasionally.
I mean, he'll have these great games, but like it's just something that I do not like buy about him at all.
I know. I'm with you, dude. But it's weird. So yeah, strange game. I'm glad I didn't watch it. It's the only one I'm glad I didn't watch. The college ones really pissed me off the most, to be honest with you. All right, we'll get to this week's picks. Obviously, we got some sponsors to put the shit wagon on the air. First and foremost, mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. As Bob mentioned, brand new odds are out for the Super Bowl. So if you believe in these teams, you can get some really, really great odds right now because anything can happen this year. Literally anything. So whoever you bet on, in my opinion, in the top 15 teams in the league could probably win this year. Like, I have no fucking clue who's going to win. Zero idea.
You get fairly long odds on the teams that are in the driver's seat in the AFC right now, especially. Man, where did it go? I think the Patriots were like 5-1. I'm sorry. The Patriots are 7.5 to 1. If you really believe in the Broncos, they're almost 8-1. Colts are more reasonable at like 4.7 to 1. But yeah, the Patriots, you're getting 7.5 to 1 odds basically if you think they're legit. I mean, Drake Maye is an MVP candidate.
Okay. And then also, my bookie, and you guys have asked for this for a while, and we reached out to them and said, hey, dude, we think this would be a good idea. Partner picks, where you can actually see our picks on the MyBookie website. To my knowledge, Bob, they are doing that now, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
They're doing the partner picks. It's a really sweet thing, and I think we're going to do it certainly for football.
Well, I'll do it right now, okay?
Okay.
It's anything, right?
Yeah, fights, football, whatever.
Great. So my partner pick, Bob, this week is $500 on Georgia at -6.5. I'm going to take a college game. That is my lock for the entire weekend. Is Georgia over Texas at -6.5. So if you look on the partner picks, if I go on there now and make this bet for $500, they'll be able to see it? Or do I have to turn this in to them?
Yeah, you turn into them. I'll get with Jack on that. But yeah, you can find it. It's a tab at the top of the screen. Check out partner picks, and you'll see all that sweet stuff.
Great.
It's awesome.
So email Jack now. Tell him Ross Patterson from Drinkin Bros. Lock of the week for partner picks is Georgia over Texas -6.5. And tell him I'm putting $500 on it.
All right.
So I'll bet it and then hit him up, and then it should be live then. Tomorrow, that is my lock of the weekend. So you'll see it. It'll say featured bet boost, SGP, live picks, which we do a lot of, and then partner picks. We will be in those partner picks. This will be my pick for this week. I'll go down with the ship on this one. I've had a great college year. Not a good NFL year, of course. Next up, we got drinkinbrostickets.com. If you want tickets to any of these games, go to drinkinbrostickets.com. Some of them are super cheap, dude. So, shit. You want to go to that Falcons game. If you live in Atlanta, it's $40. You want to go this Sunday to watch the Falcons at the Panthers. Now, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying you can. For $40, go to that game if you want to. So, we got everything up there.
It's cheaper than the Wildflower Center in Austin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude. We got are the Wallflowers playing in Austin?
No, the Wildflower Center. It's where a lot of people take their kids there. So take your kids to a fucking football game instead of some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Just take them down to MARTA and let them fight homeless people.
That'd be great. Any stuff there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got everything. NHL, minor league, you name it, we have it. Concerts, rodeos, fucking all that shit. $10 cheaper than StubHub. Last but not least, we got hardafseltzer.com. If you're tailgating for any of these events, we are live in 12 states. We will be live in January with another state. I can't say what that is yet because we're working through the contracts as we speak. And go to that site and to the Washington guys from WeFunder. We reached out. We do have a meeting with Safeway. The distributor wanted Safeway, so we have a meeting with them. Just updating you on that. But go buy a 12-pack of Tall Boy. Shit, they're out everywhere. All over the nation at this point. And they're spreading so fast, the Tall Boys, that I can't keep track of them, to be honest with you. It'll be a nice, happy surprise when you go into these stores and find out where it's at. USA to Go's, I can guarantee. The HEB next to the studio, I can guarantee on Nutty Brown. And I know Ryan Mills has put them in a lot of places. And what else? Christ gas stations in Michigan. That UP, dog, is up there as well. And that'll be our big push for next year is Tall Boys in a lot of these fucking stores. And I just want to say thank you for all the support from Circle K. We will have some updates here around the holidays on that. And you guys knocked it out of the park. So very, very excited about 2026. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator, enter city or zip, and take you to the closest location nearest you. Buy a 12-pack or a Tall Boy and support us and support the show today. All right, we got the Thursday night game. Jets at Patriots. Oh, God, this is a big spread. 13.5? Yeesh.
That's up.
It is up. It is up, man. I think it started at 10.5 and it's jumped to 13.5. Is this, I'm assuming, after all the trades?
Yeah, trade deadline's over.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Okay. So Breece Hall is still there. Garrett Wilson's still there. Everybody
Garrett
else
Wilson's not playing.
Why not?
He's hurt. I don't know.
Is he?
Who could say? Who could say?
Is he? Or is he fucking pissed he didn't get traded? Man. He just signed a new contract, so he's fucked. Mm-hmm. He's going to have to stay there. What do you do in this? Who you got? Over-under's 42.5.
Yeah. I think that who's starting at quarterback?
It's Fields.
He's still playing, huh?
Yeah, because the other guy got hurt.
Tyrod Taylor?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that hilarious?
Man, that sucks.
It sure does. Sure does. So I'm going to do the classic Thursday night teaser and take this.
He was 6 for 11 in the last game.
Fields?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in a teaser somehow, but I'm not betting. I'm not giving New England 13.5 points.
So here's what I'll do. I'll take this down to my bookie teaser, 7-point teaser. Those are my faves on Thursday, so I can watch the whole game. Because I'm usually up late working, and it's gives me something to look forward to, for Christ's sakes. And that's including the over, because that's the only way I'll watch the whole fucking game. Give me New England -6.5. I'm going to jack this over up to 49.5 and take the under in it. So the over-under, I'm going to jack up to 49.5 and take the under in this one. And that's where I'll live for this game, because this could be another 14-3 game or something boring like that. Like,
feels like something gross is going to happen.
it does. Really fucking gross. 39 at kick. It's the Patriots. They've got to still stay healthy for the playoffs as well. So, yeah, steamrolling a shitty team, like you're probably going to take it easy. Stevenson's just coming back from an injury. So take it easy on this one. Next up, we got a game in Madrid, Spain. I know everybody was asking for this. All the people of Spain who listen to the show have written in and said, when are the Redskins and Dolphins going to play each other in Madrid? Well, the NFL listened. It's going to be Sunday.
Yeah, there was to all three people who asked for that.
Yep. They got it.
Thank God.
They got their wish.
Thank God it's happening. At the beginning of the season, this would have been a great matchup, to be fair.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out that way, and this is how things go sometimes.
This is Miami -2.5.
I'm not getting
You couldn't
involved.
pay me to bet on this game.
I wouldn't mind if you. I would bet on it if you gave me tickets to the game and first class flights to Madrid.
Yes.
Then I would bet maybe $50.
Fuck yeah.
Just because I'm there, but I'm not doing this.
No, I'm not doing this.
And I'm not
either.
doing this next one either, because I'm not convinced that the Panthers don't beat the Falcons.
Well, and here's why you should say that. So it's the Panthers at the Falcons. This is Atlanta -3.5. The reason why you should say that is because the last time they played, it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, the Panthers won 30-0.
Yeah, not just that, but the Falcons and the Packers are kind of the same team. You know what I mean? If you look at
There's a lot of talent.
If you look at their rosters, they're
Yeah.
pretty much the same. Good defense,
Yeah.
but not great.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of talent on offense and a shit quarterback who's inconsistent. One of the better running backs in the league on both sides.
He could be the best.
Yeah.
I don't know if they give him the ball.
Yeah. The Falcons and Packers are the same. It's hard to beat a team twice in a season, to be fair. So the Falcons probably win, but I have no faith in this team.
Me neither.
So fuck that.
The other part, too, is let's say the Falcons do win. I don't see them winning by more than 3, and the spread is 3.5.
I mean, I think it's a 2-point game, to be honest.
Probably. So, yeah, you've better things to do with your life. Like, don't bet on this fucking game. Shit, dude. That game sucks. Sorry, man. I got lost in my own fucking awful team for a second. God. I mean, you just saw it. Was the camera on me, Ryan?
It was. That was a good, 3 seconds of,
God, you just caught me in misery.
What?
I just utter fucking misery for 3 full seconds, dude. Usually I'm pretty cognizant of talking into the microphone or not having any dead air, but
You were stunned. You were speechless.
I just looked at this team and I'm like, God damn it, I hate them. Holy shit. Man, if you're watching on video, you caught me in a fucking moment, dude. Next up, Buccaneers, Bills. Bills -5.5 at home. That's a fun fucking game, dude. Baker against Josh Allen.
It would have
hardos.
been. It would have been.
Who you going with?
I'll probably take the Bills in this one. I think the Bucs are reeling.
I am going to jack this up. Buffalo is real hit and miss. When they win, they don't kill people. I'll take another teaser on this. And here's what I'm going to do in that. I'm going to jack this up and take Buccaneers plus 12.5. And then drop this over-under down to 41.5 and take the over in it. This feels like a nice 24-21 game somewhere in there, 28-21.
I think it's going to be a lot worse than that. I think that the Bucs' run defense has been really bad. They just gave up 150 to fucking what's his nuts from New England last week.
Yep.
Travion Henderson.
Goddamn, James Cook is 920 yards already.
Yeah. James Cook.
Shit.
James Cook's going to drop $130, $150 on him.
Is he on your fantasy team?
No.
You had him
Last year.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Last year.
I remember that.
Last year and the year before. No. Yeah, last year he was my flex, and my 2 starting running backs were the 2 from Detroit.
Yeah.
So I Jameer Gibbs, and I just had a great year last year. This year it's been dodgy, but yeah, they've been giving up a fuck ton of rushing yards the last couple of weeks. I think the Bills got this one.
They probably do. But I want to watch it, and I'm going to tease it up, and I'm going to do all the fun things here because this is a great game, and it's on CBS. So I'm unaffected by this. We are all unaffected by this, and this is definitely one of the funnest games of the day. Dude, a listener, by the way, stopped me in HEB last night. I was with my son after basketball practice, and he goes, "Hey, dude, tell Dan I just want to thank him for your fantasy picks on the show." He goes, "Dude, I got Egbuka and I got fucking Warren, tight end." And he goes, "Man, you guys are fucking, I'm number one in my whole fucking league." And I was like, then he goes, "Did you guys get either of them?" And I go, no, because we told him on the show before we picked the goddamn league. Next year, we have to do that fantasy show after because shit, you guys nabbed these people before we could fucking get them in like the second round. So yeah, they're having great years there. Next up is Texans at the Titans. This is Houston, -6.5.
37.5 on that over. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Texans.
I'll take the Texans as well. Tickets are $15. The
That's still
over-unders.
overpriced. There's better things to do in Nashville than watch this garbage.
We hate that stadium, too. God, I hate that stadium.
They're working on a new one now.
They can't blow that up fast enough. Over-unders 37.5 in this game. Holy shit. Cam Ward, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the air. Gross. Bears versus Vikings. This is a rivalry. This is fun. This is Minnesota -3.5. Who you got here?
No.
You're not betting it?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I'm not watching, betting, thinking about any of this.
I will have to watch it because I got Justin Jefferson in fantasy. His touchdowns are down this year, obviously. He's a fun quarterback, but receiving yards are still good. Look, I had no idea in this game. Sorry. I wish I could tell you who won this. I'd flip a coin, maybe.
Yeah.
I will watch this game, though. I really will. Just out of curiosity, and it'll be in a quad. And it'll be on Fox. You'll be able to watch it, too. But, yeah, dude, I don't bet this in real life. I just don't. Next up is Packers at the Giants. This is Green Bay -7.5. Who you got here? Jameis Winston.
Over 43.5.
Okay. Who's he throwing to? Wan'Dale Robinson?
Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson's good.
Yeah, he's not bad. Shit, he's got the same numbers as Justin Jefferson. Almost identical numbers to him this year, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
But give me the over in this, 43.5. I'm going to take that as well. Jameis will be slinging it. Jordan Love will be slinging it.
Yeah, so they
away.
the Packers may score a bunch early, and then Jameis is just throwing all game, and that's going to be some picks and some touchdowns.
Yeah,
so,
and some, by the way, might be pick sixes.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns. So
yeah, he may throw 8 touchdown passes, just 4 to his own team.
Yep, I love the over in this, and I'll take it because he's still got to prove himself, and he tries his ass off. So it's going to be fun. Next up is Bengals at the Steelers.
The over-under on this is fucking bananas.
I don't get 48.5, but I do. Actually, their last matchup, I think they scored 80 points in it. I'm not kidding.
Wasn't it 41-40 or some shit like that?
Yeah, it was. And I lost. I lost that over. So that's why it is here. And I
it's
understand
33-31.
Yeah.
Still 64 points.
On a Thursday night.
Yeah.
64 points on a Thursday night game has got to be a record. So that's why that over is so high. I don't think they hit it this time around, do you?
Yeah, I'm taking the over again.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the Steelers defense is good, but
They're okay.
they're like the Bengals our defense is the worst in football. They're terrible.
I know.
I mean, they are so bad. So yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
I think they score 60 again. I think it's like a 33-30 game or some shit like that.
I'm sitting this game out. I have no idea. If Flacco, he chucks the ball, dude, and it's like, who knows?
He's got Jamar Chase.
I know. Look, he's got great receivers. T. Higgins. They got all the things. So yeah, man. I can't. I can't do it. Chargers at Jacksonville. This is Chargers -2.5. Who you got?
I'm
going to take the Chargers because Travis Hunter's out now. So all those plays that were designed for him as a receiver and as a DB are now out the fucking window. I think the Chargers find a dirty, nasty, gritty way to win this, and I think they win by 3. And I think them putting this spread at 2.5 is the reason why they're doing it. Because they're like, all right, this is going to be gross, guys.
Yeah.
But they're going to win by 3.
The Chargers' offensive line is so good. I mean, they have this guy, Kamani Vidal, from Troy, by the way.
Oh, is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on pace for 980 rushing yards.
He's the third string back.
Yeah, and he didn't come in until both Najee Harris and O'Meara Hampton got booted for the year.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? He's still on pace for fucking 1,000, almost 1,000, like 981, I think.
That's one thing Harbaugh does. He had 25 carries last game.
Yeah.
He will run you into the fucking ground.
Well, I mean,
in college or in the pros.
It's not his fault Hampton or Najee Harris got hurt.
No, shit. As a matter of fact,
mix.
it helps him.
Yeah, it was a good mix. So I think, I think Charger. I'm fine with Chargers here. They've been running the ball really well.
Yeah, it helps the Vidal kid.
Yeah, he'll get a contract now.
Ooh, next up, dude. Game of the day here. Seahawks at the Rams. Both are 7-2. Both have pretty fucking high-powered offenses so far. This is Rams -3.5 at home. Not that that matters. So please don't factor that into your decision-making. It's SoFi there in L.A. Who you got?
I'll take the Seahawks +3.5.
Yep.
Close game, but the Seahawks on the road this year. They beat the Steelers on the road, beat the Jags.
They're 4-0. They're 4-0 away.
Yeah, I mean it's not like they've been beating great teams, but they beat the Steelers on the road early.
And I think there's more Seattle fans in L.A. than there is Rams fans.
There's more everybody's fans in L.A.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they keep it close. I wouldn't be shocked if the Rams win this game, especially late. A 2-minute drill with Matt Stafford, but I think
it's a 3-point game,
yeah.
which is why it's at 3.5. Therefore, I'm with you. I'm taking the Seattle because of that half a point. I think it's a 3-point game, and I think this is very close. I think that it's going to be offensively pretty explosive too. That over/under is 48.5. You're going to need to score some points. Both of these guys are going to have to win this game. Next up is 49ers at the Cardinals. This is 49ers -2.5. Who you got?
49ers.
I got 49ers as well. Mac Jones looks great in this offense, man. And this could be your fucking dude and your perfect fit. You know he has 2,151 yards this year? Like, Purdy started half these fucking games.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty impressive, dude.
Yep.
13-6 ain't bad, dude, because they've had a ton of injuries on offense. So, yeah, look, 49ers are rolling with Mac Jones. So I'll stay with a hot hand. I'll take San Francisco -2.5. Next up is Ravens at the Browns. This is Ravens -8.5. This is a rivalry game.
Yeah, it's too many points.
I agree.
On the road, the better team is the road team. Too many points. Lamar will probably. I think the over actually is probably good.
38.5.
I think that Lamar is going to throw 4 touchdowns in this game.
Okay. I like that over as well at 38.5. Give me that. It'll go one way or the other. Either this will be close and they won't cover that 8.5, or this will be a blowout and the Ravens might cover on their own. So yeah, and it's also a must-win game for the Ravens. But it is a rivalry game, and these teams hate each other.
Yeah.
So if you're in Cleveland, by the way, and want to go to this game, it's $9. $9. That's kind of shocking to me.
Why?
I'd still. Kids like Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, and
Nah.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, to see the Ravens play, yeah. I mean, for a rivalry game, you would think it would be better than that.
Yeah,
to be honest.
$9, dude. $9 on drinkingroastickets.com.
But the Browns fucking suck, and I would not go to any home games unless it was to see somebody else.
No, same here. Next up, Chiefs at the Broncos here. Whew. KC -3.5 in this one. Who you got?
I'll take the under 44.5.
Oh, you think it's going under?
Yep.
Okay.
I love that. That's a high.
I think it's high. I think it should be like 42.5, to be honest.
Man,
I'm
yeah.
surprised because it feels like a 2017 game or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas doesn't miss much on that stuff though, so maybe they know something I don't.
For sure. I just wonder, Bo's had a lot of fourth quarter heroics, but I mean the Chiefs defense is great.
Well, these are two of the better defenses in football.
The Broncos are the Broncos. Yeah, I love the under.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs, but I'll knock this down a half a point in case I push, and I'll take the Chiefs -3 in this one. Chiefs got to win. They can't go 5-5 for Christ's sakes. And the Broncos just have not been able to score a fucking point. If they're able to beat Mahomes, I'd be shocked.
I'm going to sprinkle the Broncos money line.
Really?
They're 5-0 at home.
No, I know. And
this is a rivalry,
finding
too.
a weird way
they'll
to
be
do
up.
it.
That
they'll be
stadium's
up.
going to be up.
Even a normal version of this game, when the Broncos aren't 8-2, this is a huge game for them. So
this is the highest priced tickets of the weekend too. So like the fans are going to be out for this. I mean, these are $300 for the last row in the goddamn stadium. So yeah, dude, fans are up for it in Denver. Next up is Lions at the Eagles. This is on NBC on Sunday nights, so we'll be able to watch this game because this is a great fucking game, dude. This is Philly minus 2.5. Who you got?
I'll take the Lions plus 2.5.
I'm going to do the same. Why are you doing that?
Because I think Dan Campbell is locked in.
I do too.
And I think the Eagles are still figuring it out. I think this is probably the NFC Championship game, all things being considered. And I think Campbell's locked in. And this is that point in the season where, I don't know, Sirianni's weird.
Yep. So. And A.J. Brown's comments today weren't great. I think the Lions go in and win this game. Jared Goff, by the way, nobody's really talking about it because the offensive coordinator issues up in Detroit haven't been great. But he's got 20 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions this year. Those are fantastic numbers. Jesus Christ. Next up, the Monday night game.
Only Stafford is better, 25-2.
Yeah.
Stafford's the MVP right now.
I would have him at MVP too.
It's either him or Daniel Jones, in my opinion. So Stafford right now is on pace for 4,600 yards, 47 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
God damn.
If he gets anywhere close to any of that, he's the fucking MVP. There's no question.
Yeah. Now maybe this is why they won't end this dispute with ABC and YouTube. It is Cowboys at the Raiders on Monday night. This is Cowboys minus 3.5. Who you got here? I was going to ask if you were going to watch this game, but guess what? You won't be able to.
Yeah, I mean, the only team the Raiders have beaten since week 1 is the Titans. And I'm going to go ahead and say the Cowboys will probably win this game by 4 or 5 points at least, which is, not to give Cowboys a benefit. This is more of a dunk on the Raiders than it is any kind of support for the Cowboys, just to be fair.
Yeah, the over-under is 49.5 on this goddamn game, so... give me the Cowboys as well. And if it's back on television, yes, I'll watch it. But out of boredom, not because I want to. Just out of pure fucking boredom. All right, kids, we appreciate you tuning in. Go to Spotify. Rate the show a 5-star. All the sports videos are up there. There is none on Patreon. So every single show we do is video and audio over there, so please go and give those guys a 5-star. And then go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. That is all the advertisers care about. I can promise you that. For D'Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Week 11 NFL Prediction Show. Good night, everyone.